Klay Thompson becomes the 13th NBA player to knock down 2K threes. Golden State Warriors shooting guard Klay Thompson has just notched himself another spot in NBA history. In Wednesday night's 128-111 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks, Thompson had only 14 points, shooting just 6-16 from the field and 2-7 shooting from beyond the arc. However, the 2 threes that Thompson hit moved him into some very elite NBA company. Coming off a recent game where he had just moved up to 13th in the NBA's all-time made three-pointers list, Thompson is also the 13th NBA player ever to make 2,000 career three-pointers. Thompson now joins Stephen Curry, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, James Harden, Kyle Korver, Vince Carter, Jason Terry, Jamal Crawford, Damian Lillard, LeBron James, Kyle Lowry, and Paul Pierce as the only NBA players ever to accomplish such a milestone. Becoming a part of such an elite group of sharpshooters must feel great to Thompson after battling his way back to form after suffering an Achilles injury in 2020 after just returning from an ACL injury in 2019. This 2023 season has been sort of a revenge tour for Thompson, as he has trying to block out the noise and prove to the doubters that he's still got it. Admittedly, Thompson has come out and said that comments about his game slipping have hurt, but he knows that he can't please everybody. While it is a great career moment for Thompson, he and the Warriors look to get back on the winning track Thursday against the Indiana Pacers. James Wiseman had a game that was 90% good and even showed growth in the areas listed above as the game progressed, especially on the defensive end. Wiseman also dropped 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists on only 7 shots, definitely contributing to the win as he busted out the floater and constantly found holes in the defense. Jordan Poole continued to look more and more like a young Stephen Curry as he developed chemistry with the rest of the roster and moved off the ball and helped create great looks for himself and others. Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga also continue to stay ready for their moments as Moody is becoming more of a regular part of the rotation as a 3-and-D option and Kuminga is looking to find a rhythm for this season. The only thing Warriors fans may be left craving in terms of young player development is Patrick Baldwin Jr., who still has yet to make his NBA debut. Though the game may not have ended the way most fans wanted it to, the long-term benefits of the young players making their mistakes and seeing how they change the outcome of the game are invaluable. James Wiseman in particular will grow much more as a result of this game as Draymond Green and Steve Kerr pulled him aside to teach him where he made mistakes and how to fix them in the future. Golden State Warriors, takeaways from the Kings. The Golden State Warriors moved to 2-1 with a massive win against the Sacramento Kings. With the final score of 130-125, both offenses were clicking and rolling. Both Steph Curry, 33 points, and Aaron Fox, 26, put on a clinical scoring performance, but eventually, the Dubs were victorious, beating their NorCal rivals. The Golden State Warriors secured another win, this time against the Sacramento Kings as they improved to 2-1 on the season. Steph Curry theatrics. This might be a recurring theme in these takeaways all season, but wow, Stephen Curry is a remarkable player. He started out well enough, scoring 7 points in the first Avalanche struck. He scored a ridiculous 21 points in the second quarter alone, drilling 5 triples. This second quarter Avalanche led the Warriors to the most ever points in a second quarter in franchise history. By the end of the first half, they had scored almost 90 points, the second most points ever scored under Steve Kerr in a half. Steph through 3 games is averaging 33.3 points per game, 4.3 APG, and 5.3 rebounds per game. Along with that, he's also averaging 1.6 steals per game. He's putting together another MVP caliber season and has been extremely prolific to start the season.